We're back at Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, the home of Muhammad Ali, and part of the great tribute to I Am Ali. And you know, Barry, what a great place right here in Louisville. They got Churchill Downs renown. You got the Louisville Slugger Museum, the Louisville Slugger Factory, but then, of course, you've got also the Muhammad Ali Museum.
Lots to see, lots to do in this city there. And as you mentioned earlier, they've been very great hosts for us here.
Our next fight, it is going to be Angel Luna, who comes to us from Damas in the Dominican Republic, from Brooklyn, New York now. That's where he resides. And he's a young man who says, you know what? I love the way Pernell Whitaker fights, and that's how I'm going to fight this fight.
If he does, he's got a good chance to win. 11 up, 2 down, 1 draw with 6 knockouts in his career so far. Angel Luna has stepped up the caliber of his opposition in his last 3 fights. Combined, the record of his last 3 opponents, 47-4-2.
Wow.
He's 1-2 over those 3 fights, but they're forgivable losses to good guys. Lost to Tevin Farmer, lost to Christopher Diaz. Diaz was undefeated, and along the way, he beat an undefeated fighter, Jose Lopez, so he's on an uptick.
And here's a guy who said, you know, my idol is actually Mike Tyson. He said, I love the way Mike Tyson fights. And I asked him, I said, did you see your opponent fight? He said, I don't need to see my opponent. I'm going to find out in the ring. And he said he used to fight in the street, so he said, you know what? He made the adjustments in the street when he used to fight. Look at him. He just looks like a fighter.
Yeah, he does. He's ready to go here. He had 70 amateur fights, most of them in his native Dominican Republic.
And his opponent, he is a southpaw, Toka Kahn Clary, born in Monrovia, Liberia.
And he has had a circuitous life, to be sure. Came here with his sister at age 5. His father had already come here just a couple of months before, and 1 year later his father was gunned down, killed in the streets. He moved to near Providence, Rhode Island, walked into a gym in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and has changed his life. He is now 21-1 with 15 knockouts along the way. Very popular guy up in the Northeast, and he hopes to make that a national popularity here tonight.
Andrea Watson and her husband, Ron Clary, given the credit for bringing this young man, Toka Kahn Clary, to Peter Manfredo's gym. And Peter Manfredo, Barry, thinks the world of him. Said this is as fast a hand as he's ever seen in boxing.
Had a very short fight his last time out. He beat Jan Himino in 1 round.
He represented, he was in the 2000, got a chance to do some fighting around the world. He says he's just going to sit down on his punches for this fight.
What he's learning more than anything else is to be patient, not just to go in there and try to get the guy out of there right away, although he's done that a lot.
And he's had a chance to spar with the likes of Chris Algieri, Gary Russell Jr. So he thinks he is very well prepared, and we can hardly wait for this one. It's going to be 8 rounds in the featherweight division. Let's go to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Sports and Entertainment, Louisville's TKO Boxing, Kentucky Venues, and CBS Sports Network. Sponsored by Venom, 4th Street Live, the Downtown Louisville Marriott, Kentucky Tourism, Winton and Heastan Law Group, and Diamante's Brooklyn Cigar Lounge. Special thanks to the Louisville Sports Commission and Argy Financial Group. Your 3 judges scoring this contest from ringside: Amy Evans, Tony Hopper, and Carlo Kalem. At the sound of the bell, your 3rd man in the ring will be John House. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 8 rounds of boxing scheduled in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears black with gold lettering. He weighed in at an even 126 pounds. His professional record, 11 victories against 2 defeats. He has 1 draw and 5 wins coming by way of knockout. De Santiago de los Caballeros, República Dominicana. Damas y caballeros, presentamos Ángel El Gato Luna. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the red corner. He wears black with red trim. He also weighed in at a ready and even 126 pounds. His professional record, 21 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Providence, Rhode Island, ladies and gentlemen, Toka, T-Nice, Kahn, Clary. Kahn, Clary.
And referee John House is going to give the final instructions, or we're going to be ready for this 8-rounder. Featherweights. Toka, Kahn, Clary.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Let's do this.
In the black trunks with the red stripes, Angel Luna, Santiago de los Caballeros, República Dominican Republic. He's going to be wearing the black. He almost looks like a little Mike Tyson. He idolized Mike Tyson. He kind of looks like him.
How could he fight like him?
Maybe.
And you can see right out of the box, Toka, Kahn, Clary being rushed, bull rushed by Angel Luna.
On the part of Clary, he's going to be patient. He's going to jab, and he's going to sit down. He's going to work the angles. He's going to box.
That's what he said, but he hasn't done that so far. Although, you know what he could be taking to mind, and I want to correct myself here. I said that Kahn Clary stopped John Gimino. It was John Gimino who stopped Kahn Clary in the first round. So a flash knockdown that turned out to stop the fight. The only loss so far for Kahn Clary.
Yeah, he's coming off a win against Francisco Medel. It was a TKO win. That was May of this year. Love to see fighters stay active there, Barry. They got to stay active.
Especially at this juncture in their career.
And you can see what Luna wants to do. He wants to plant his head right on the chest of Clary and do his work inside there. On the part of Clary, he wants to go ahead and box and keep his distance, work the angles.
So far, doing a pretty good job of blocking most of Luna's shots.
But Luna right there trying to go smother Clary.
You see that most of those shots have been caught on the gloves of Clary.
Yeah, because he's coming wide. Luna comes wide with those shots. Easy to defend. And I love looking at the demeanor of a fighter very early in the fight. And you see Clary, very clear eyes. Nothing really bothers him. Everything's under control.
Yeah, in fact, what's interesting to me so far in this fight is that Luna has thrown the dominant number of punches, but Kahn Clary has been more effective with the few punches that he's thrown.
So when you factor in effective aggression, you got to see how the judges see that on the part of Luna. Because he's definitely bringing the fight to Clary. I love that name, though. Toka Kahn. Toka Kahn Clary.
Yeah, which was mine.
Toka Kahn, Toka Kahn. No, that was a song. That was a song.
Yeah, that's right.
And that uppercut, Clary's showing us the variety of punches in his arsenal. Got to watch the clash of heads, though, Barry.
Absolutely. Both guys have toyed with that early in this fight.
They got to find their place as the final seconds come to a close here in round number 8. We're scheduled for 8.
Good finish to the round by Toka Kahn Clary.
Round number 1 is in the books. Barry, how'd you score that?
Well, you know what? I know the judges are going to give that round to Luna, and I'm going to give it to Clary because I thought he was the most effective.
So I'm going to go the other way. Even though my friend Joseph Jowdy owns a palm oil plantation in Liberia and I should be favoring Clary, no. I'm going to go the other way with Angel Luna. He came out from the get-go and just put his head right to the chest of Clary, trying to smother him. On the part of Angel Luna, he's got Mateo de la Cruz in his corner. Also Darian Semet. Here's another guy, though, Barry. I mean, you can look at Angel Luna. Nothing bothers the guy. Clary, on the end, it looks like he's not even breathing.
No, that's
Peter Manfredo in the corner. Had a pretty famous son.
yes, indeed.
Round number 2 of a schedule 8-rounder in the featherweight division. Your principals in the ring, they are Toka Kahn Clary. He's got the black and red trunks, taking on Angel Luna. Idolized Mike Tyson, and he's got to dress like him. And that's a pretty good skills right there being shown by Clary to be able to maneuver Angel Luna and place him where he wants him.
See another good example there, where the only person that landed any punches there was Clary.
Right.
2 more blocked.
And Clary is so, you can tell, very well prepared, because he knows exactly what to do with him, and I think he anticipated the aggression that Luna was going to bring, and therefore he's really doing a good job of turning him, placing him where he wants him.
Scored a little bit low.
You know, that's something I thought Andre Ward did a great job with that, his fight against Kovalov.
He did.
Really a great job in placing him. That was textbook boxing. And you can tell right there, Luna is just pinning Clary on the ropes. But is his work effective?
There you go. Shut it off. Hands up high. Kick the body.
Luna throws one big bomb, but Clary's like pop, 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 in a good rhythm. Clary's saying that was in the back of the head, referee John House.
Nice 3-punch combination of Clary.
If one of those bombs by Luna happens to land, it could be, because he throws with bad intentions. Unfortunately for him, Clary's so adept at just being able to slide off the range of those punches. What's impressive about Clary is he never extends himself. Never extends himself, never puts himself in danger.
There was one hand slipped in by Luna.
And what's going to be the key here is going to be the physicality part. How good a condition is Clary to be able to withstand it? Because Luna's going to stay on top of him. Now Clary's starting to open up. And that was interesting because, you know, Luna pretty much was seemingly in control of where he was placing Clary. But again, was he landing enough shots? Although, he tried to throw some bombs during that time period.
He did. And that was a very close round, I think.
So which way would you go?
I went with Clary. But believe me when I tell you, I've been trying to sell you here.
I know, and I'm not buying it. I'm going to go the other way. The corner right there of Toka Kahn Clary. He's having a good time. He's sitting there smiling. But again, I want to reiterate that. I thought he handles the distance beautifully. He never leans. What's delayed the career of this young man, Angel Luna, has been some visa problems, and he's finally got those straightened out. We are ready for round number 3 of a Schedule 8-rounder. These are featherweights. Angel Luna in the black trunks. Toka Kahn Clary in the black and red.
I'm guessing in Clary's corner, they told him, good idea not to fight with your back to the ropes all the time. Trying to keep this more in the center of the ring, see if he spins him out of here.
But Luna doing a good job, though, imposing his will and placing Clary where he wants him.
Box up clean, guys. Box up clean. Box up clean.
Louisville, Kentucky, enjoying this night of boxing. This big card they had here was way back in 2005. Mike Tyson, upset by Danny Williams, and that's when he blew out his knee, Mike Tyson did. John Leppak gave me that information. Also, Layla Ali fought on that card, beating Monica Nunez. Part of the I Am Ali tribute to the great champion, Muhammad Ali, known as the greatest. That was almost a dance move right there. Another interesting fight for the judges to score.
Yes, yes.
And that's a good shot by Luna that time, grazing the chin of Clary. Clary was back to the rope. That's not a good place for him. Now it's time to see some blood on the left eye of Luna. And watch the tongue of Clary. He has a habit of bringing that tongue out. That's a dangerous move. Tripling up on that uppercut is Clary.
And then coming with the right cross.
Luna there with a cross. Perry, I'm surprised we haven't had more cuts with the clash of heads being placed that close.
I agree.
Combination right there by Clary from a distance, not allowing Luna to get that close. And good shots now by Clary. Luna, an 18-wheeler, can run him over and doesn't do any damage. So far, this is a Clary round. And he's fighting very smart. There he is, those side-to-side movement, not staying on the ropes against Luna. The final seconds of round number 3. And Barry, here's action from round number 3.
Yeah, these are the 3 uppercuts you talked about. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then the right hand. In fact, it was a double right hand, so 5-punch combination.
Some of the best work so far by Toka, Kahn, Clary. This is round number 4 of a Schedule 8 round. These are featherweights. Toka, Kahn, Clary, the southpaw. In the black trunks and the red. Angel Luna in the black trunks. So far, the pattern for the fight has been Angel Luna's trying to go ahead and place Toka, Kahn, Clary on the ropes. Clary, on the other hand, has done a great job of managing the distance, staying out of harm's way and trying to go ahead and land a shot. Now he's doing a much better job here, Barry, moving side to side.
Yeah, the last couple of rounds. Ineffective taking a step to the right and then cranking that right hand also.
Great athlete, Toka, Kahn, Clary. Was a running back and a quarterback.
Said he never threw the ball.
No, but he said he ran. Boy, did he run with the ball.
Said he ran one way or the other. Left or right, that was it. Never threw. It's my kind of quarterback. He's a good left hand. Actually knocked Luna sideways.
Luna again, just trying to impose his will. Go ahead and placing that head to the chest of Clary, trying to do his work.
But here again, you see his punches, for the most part, were being caught on the elbows of Clary. Or sliding by.
That's some great work right there by Clary. Great textbook boxing. Pivoting, airing it out, and then landing those shots, using tremendous angles, and that's what he does best. Work the angles and box.
He did it again.
I think it suffices to say, if we had a street fight, my money's on Luna. But in a boxing, I think Clary's got the better of it. Part of the crowd here at Freedom Hall, enjoying this night of boxing. And boy, they were delighted to see Evander Holyfield here.
It's interesting, when you and I talked to Luna about Clary, he said he thought he was just an upright, stationary fighter. I think he's been anything but that.
Yeah. And again, that left eye of Luna. They did a good job in the corner. Mateo de la Cruz working on that cut. And you know, when they get close like that, that's when you see that the advantage in the hand speed of Clary. That's what Peter Manfredo was talking about.
Absolutely right.
And John House, the referee, all over Angel Luna about hitting after the bell. John House right on top of him. Finally, he's breathing. Glad I was able to see that. But that little work that he did, Barry, this was a thing of beauty. Look at that.
Really nifty. Goes left, comes back right, turns him, hits him with a combination.
That's just awesome.
Here it is again. Watch him take a little step to the left, then he comes the other way and scores with a combination.
Oh, wow. How good is that? That, folks, is textbook boxing. 25 years of age, Toka Clary. There's that left eye.
It's below the eye, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't think it's going to cause a big problem.
And Brian Cohen working on that cut. Brian says he could stop Hoover Dam if it's got a leak.
Can he do it in 1 minute?
We are ready. Round number 5 of schedule 8-rounder. Angel Luna, Toka Clary. These are featherweights. The southpaw Toka Clary has conducted a boxing clinic out here. Angel Luna, on the other hand, has been the aggressor, trying to bring the fight to Clary, but not able to land shots as often and as hard as he would like to. There you can tell the price Luna's paid for that effort is that cut below the left eye.
Yeah, it's in an odd place, isn't it? Kind of up on his cheek.
And that's from those uppercuts by the right hand of Clary that was been landing there. Clary now choosing to attack the body of Luna. Clary not doing a good job here. He's timing that. He's timing it. You know, he's backing up, moving side to side. As soon as he feels like Luna's going to come, that's when all of a sudden he throws shots.
Clary turned him again. Turned him all the way around twice.
It's like a bullfight. The Matador. Clary's got his cape out. And the bull Luna just keeps coming. And again, even though you see Luna load up on that shot, it's still being caught by the gloves of Clary.
Exactly.
If I was working with Luna, though, I would teach him to work the body more. He loves working that head. And that becomes an easy thing for Clary to go ahead and defend because of that. See how he's looking for the head all the time? Oh, he walked into one. Luna came in to do his customary pressure, and Clary just surprised the heck out of him, and Luna walked right into that shot.
See, there again, 2 shots, both on the gloves.
John House, the referee, separating them. Luna lands one, and look at the way Clary answers. Luna appears to be slowing down now, and that's giving Clary a chance. Oh, this is
great stuff.
It really is. Folks, this is great boxing right there. A very gifted young man. Toka Clary. But Peter Manfredo's done a great job with him, Barry.
Yeah, and obviously he's got a good client.
But again, he spars with Chris Algieri, Gary Russell Jr., and with great competition, so you derive confidence from those work. How'd you score that one?
Now I have to say, I've given every round to Clary, and I know the judges will see at least one of those first 2 rounds the other way.
Here's some of the action.
Here's that shot that you were talking about. Just walked right into a left hand. Best punch in the fight. Here it is again. Clearly rocked him. What I started to say, though, is in those first 2 rounds, even though Luna dictated the fight, he was where he wanted to be. He was ineffective with his punches. And so often I've seen judges where they just see the effectiveness, the guy getting there, but they don't see him missing with the punches.
Luna was saying he prepared himself to go ahead and try to eliminate the jab of Toka Clary. So far, it's been uppercuts, it's been shots from all different angles that Clary has thrown. It's been a very effective game plan for him. Ready for round number 6 of a scheduled 8-rounder. Featherweights. Toka Clary, born in Monrovia, Liberia. Now living in Providence, Rhode Island, taking on Angel Luna from Santiago de los Caballeros in the Dominican Republic. Clary, the southpaw, has done a phenomenal job in spinning, positioning, managing the distance, and being a very effective puncher from all different angles. Luna, on the other end, has brought the fight to Clary. It's almost like he's doing an anatomy test, picking the different parts of the anatomy. He's going to go hit those parts. 3 punches right there. But do you think that deters Angel Luna? Absolutely not.
Right back.
And he talked about Angel Luna told me, I'm aware of his speed, but you know what? Timing can beat speed.
He said that, yeah.
And that's what he said he's going to try to do in this fight.
See, another good example there, where Luna got right in where he wanted to be and then missed the shot and then got turned.
And that one he missed so bad that the photographer was in danger of that shot.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, a lot of fighters are not effective going back, but I got to say, Clary has a very sneaky way of doing it, where it appears to be going back, and the next thing you know, he goes from side to side, is able to get tremendous leverage on his shots. Luna still trying to land shots inside. They're very not able to.
Toka Clary kind of put on a clinic here. 2 more misses.
There's that repeated uppercut. Clary has been very effective throwing.
Headbutt.
And again, it surprises up to now that there has not been more damage, because they fought head-to-head practically this whole fight. There's no cut, so that's good on the part of Clary. John Howe stops the fight, gives him a chance. Now he's going to warn Luna not to lead with the head. Luna, who doesn't speak English, looking to his corner saying, what's he saying to me? And again, there's the work by Clary. Inside. Good body shot. Good mixture of punches, Barry.
He's just doing what he wants to do, and he's managing to avoid being hit. And I guess that's the name of the game, isn't it? Hit and don't be hit.
So effective. Toka Clary will be back with more.
Long live.
Welcome back. We told you about the headbutt in that last round. Here is a look at it. You can see it up close. Miss again with the left hand, and he came right up with the head. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that's been the only one in this fight so far.
Round number 7 of a scheduled 8-rounder. Angel Luna. Toka Clary. Remember this young man's name, Toka Clary, looks so smooth. Can do so many things. This guy is slick. Ángel Luna, on the other hand, has not been deterred. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. He's been cut, and that was below the left eye, and that was in the 4th round. Great job in the corner there. Mateo de la Cruz stopping the blood. See the little trick down? Now he's going to the body, Clary is.
It's a tough punch to throw, that uppercut from long range. There's a counter left.
But he was waiting for that. He waited for him to lunge and patiently took a step to the side, came with the uppercut. Those are the kind of things that Peter Manfredo was talking to us about. He says, you know, you got to see, this kid is so slick, so gifted in the way, not only does he possess those skills, but then he's got that great mental state where all of a sudden everything slows down for him. It's like he's in that Zen moment the whole time he's in a fight.
The other thing I really like about him is he's made great adjustments in this fight. First couple rounds, Luna pressed the action, even though I thought Clary won rounds. He pressed the action. Since then, Clary's controlled tempo.
And watch out when inside. He does a great job moving his head from side to side. See right there? Then he goes to the right, then goes back over to the left. And he senses when Luna's going to go ahead and unload, and then he just hits him around the shoulder, and it's just enough to go ahead and stop it. You know, another guy did pretty good work on the rope with his back towards Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, it's true.
He was a master at countering those moves. And against much bigger guys. That's what always amazed me about Evander. As a cruiserweight, no one can touch him. I think he's the greatest cruiserweight in the history of boxing.
Yeah, might be.
Compare him to Bob Foster when Bob Foster was so dominant as a light heavyweight. And look at this exchange right here. Both fighters now bringing it on themselves. Look at that. There you go. That was a right hand. Kahn Clary with a right hand that drops Ángel Luna. First knockdown of the fight.
Well, I thought there was a great exchange there, but I thought Clary clearly got the better of that too, even before the knockdown.
He's been a master, Barry. He really has. He has managed the distance, and he has chosen those angles. And now the doctor is in the corner of Ángel Luna, taking a look at him. Taking a look at that cut. Here's the action, Barry.
I'm not sure that just wasn't an accumulation of several punches. There wasn't any one big punch there that I saw. In fact, Luna got there with a good left hand, then a right hand, and more of a push than anything else. I didn't really see much of a punch.
I thought I saw a right hand, but no, you're right. There it is. I think he was dizzy.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he was dizzy. Look at that. He's throwing. There's nobody there.
That was a good right hand right there. That probably was the one. Caught him right up on the temple.
And he got up right away. Ángel Luna did. Well, this has been a heck of a fight. It is the 8th and final round. Ángel Luna, Toka Clary, and Clary has been a master boxer. He has worked the angles. He has tried to sit down on his punches, but again, Ángel Luna, tremendous chin. Luna has kept bringing the fight, and unfortunately, Barry, he has not been able to penetrate the defense of Toka Clary.
And what Luna is doing, unlike what Clary is doing, he's just following Clary around. Clary is the one that's giving lateral movement.
Look at this. In the 8th round, yet the guy looks like he still can fight for another 8 rounds like this. Toka Clary. And you can see Luna wants to engage. Clary, on the other hand, managing the distance beautifully. almost on the tailbone. Luna ended up hitting.
Again, 2 more misses. Another miss.
Clary just lands those shot. It's almost like he spins around and says, here, take this one with you. Boom.
Yeah, really been an impressive performance for Clary.
And again, you talk about styles make fights. Well, Luna is bringing the fight to Clary, and it's giving him a chance for him to go ahead and show the speed, the ring generalship, the knowledge of angles, and also that mental state to know exactly what to do in that split second.
Yeah, Luna's bringing it, and Clary's taking it.
Can we call this high-speed chess? That's what it boils down to. Toka Kahn Clary against the ropes. And he moves him anytime he wants him. He's so adept at being able to do that. Maneuver Angel Luna to a vantage point that benefits Clary.
Luna continues to just kind of follow him.
But again, I say, in a street fight, my money's on Luna. Who knows what he'd do? As the final seconds of this fight, and it's been a scintillating fight. If you like boxing, if you like textbook boxing, you love this fight. Toka Kahn Clary, Angel Luna.
And for me, a dominant performance for Toka Kahn Clary.
So we can hardly wait. The decision to see how our judges scored this fight. David Diamante is going to come after this break.
The new A1 Bacon Cheeseburger $5 lunch is so fancy.
And after 8 action-packed rounds, both guys are still as fresh as can be. Boy, I am dying to hear the decision here. So let's go to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of action, we go to the judges' score totals. Amy Evans and Carlo Colem both scored this bout 80-72. Tony Hopper scores this contest 79-73. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision, Toka T-Nice Kahn Clary.
And there you have it, Toka Kahn Clary. And the judges, that is Amy Evans and Tony Hopper and Carlos Colem, 80-72. Tony Hopper, 79-73, all for your winner. And watch for this young man, Barry, 25 years of age, and he is slick.
I agree with you, and I really like the idea that 2 of the judges did see him winning every round, which I think is really something, because as I said, I think a lot of judges sometimes will see the aggressor and not see the misses. They obviously did a great job. And I'm not saying that just because they agree with me.
And there's your winner, Toka Kahn Clary, who now ups his record to 22-1. We'll be back with more right after this.